Reasons why we should not have a baby now. A presentation by Mark Williams. Reason number 1. Older is wiser. The older we are, the wiser we will be. So if we have a baby in 8 months from now, if we start trying in 8 months, then we are wiser and therefore older. Studies have shown that the best time to have a baby is in your late 20s and early 30s. You are only in your late 20s, so that means that we have time. We have until you're like 32. It's still early 30s. So we could have 2 children by the time you're 32. And that by studies show that that is good.
But the late 20s, I'm gonna be in my 30s, and be better if I was in my 20s.
In your early 30s. And this is a presentation by Mark Williams, not discussion.
But then I'm not gonna be able to have a second baby.
You have 2 babies by 32. It's fine. You can
pop
do that.
out 2 babies.
You can have 2 babies in 2 years. That's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Number 2. The 7 P's. If you are unfamiliar with the 7 P's, prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Showing up on game day unprepared is a disaster. You have to prepare for these things, not only financially, but mentally. And mentally, we cannot prepare on top of all the other stuff that will be shown later in this presentation. See? 138 to nothing. We're to guess right now if we have a baby right now. We gotta be first. We can't have anybody else, your siblings or my siblings, have a baby. It's a trap. You can't fall into that trap. And if they do get pregnant, we get to laugh at them and talk smack about them behind their backs. Let's not record that part. I'll mention that to you later. Okay, number 5. Look how destructive this child is. She's destroying the bathroom. And it's not the only.
But she's cute.
Yes, but she's covered in poo-poos.
No, she's covered in lipstick.
That's like could be poo-poos. You don't know?
She can get into my lipstick.
This is my presentation. Number 6. I'm out of shape. If out of shape because I don't work out. And I don't work out because I'm out of shape. I don't want to be out of shape and like not being able to play with my children. I want to make sure
you can shape up while I'm getting out of shape and being pregnant. We can trade.
Or I start getting in shape beforehand. Number 7. Time is not on our side. Here's our map of when you would have your baby. You are in the first trimester in the months of December, January, and early February. In December, you are working all month. And we have to worry about trips to San Antonio, trips with family, not spilling the beans because we're in the first trimester and you'll probably want to wait. Then, in January, you're going to be working about half the month in clinic and you're going to be working online the entire month. Then, in February, you're back to your full-time schedule. So around the end of your first trimester, you are back to full-time working. And all of this time, you are dealing with nausea, vomiting, digestion issues, upset stomach, diarrhea.
You just listed out Pepto-Bismol commercial.
And then we have a wedding to go to. Do you really want to be pregnant going to Rachel's wedding and ruin her day? She's going to think we're upstaging her. We don't want that. The wedding is at the very beginning of the second trimester. Okay. The second trimester, oh, by the way, the first trimester is the hardest, according to people say. The easiest is the second trimester. So this is semi-convenient. But in March, you will be, in March, April, and not April, in May. In March and April, you're going to be working in clinic and working full-time. And in April, we will also start, if not earlier, we will have to start selling and packing things for our big move to San Antonio. So on top of our second trimester stress, specifically your second trimester stress. We're gonna have to be selling things, packing things, figuring out what to keep, what to throw away, figuring out how to get stuff to San Antonio, spending money getting stuff to San Antonio. And not only that, but we're both gonna be having to do a lot of job search stuff. And we're gonna have to find a place that's willing to hire you, being in a future discussion almost about to pop. In May, you're going to be working clinic half the month and working all month on online stuff. Again, if you haven't found a job lined up, you'll be doing a job search. You'll have to be worrying about graduation and being prego during graduation.
That's fine.
No. And then packing things again.
You pack.
In the third trimester, which people say is the middle of the three in difficulty, June we're going to be working on packing and moving.
You're going to be packing
and doing more job stuff search. There's more to that. July we're going to be moving and trying to get a job search. In August we'd be moving. You'd be still possibly looking for a job, because who's going to want to hire someone who's 9 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant? They're going to deny you, even though they legally can't. They're just going to say, well, it wasn't a good fit. So they're going to find a way around it. Because that's what these dudes do. Then we're going to have the baby due in August. And right after the baby's due, I'm going to be having to go back to work. And you're going to be starting maternity leave at a brand new job. That's not going to happen. They're not going to let you start a job on maternity leave. You got to build a little bit of time. Number 8, stress. You already have enough on your plate. You already have 5.5 months of clinic left. You have 5.5 months of classes left. You got to worry about graduation, finding a job, 7 months of working online. You have to worry about a wedding that we're going to go to, and another wedding we're going to go to the following year. We have to worry about selling and packing furniture.
That's you.
That's not, I ain't doing all that. You gonna have all my stuff left if we do that.
I'm moving for you. You can do most of the work.
You gotta tell me what you want, and that's gonna be stress on you, because I'm paying the butt, and you know that. Okay, so moving to another city is gonna be a lot of stress. Finding a new place to live. Are we gonna live in an apartment? Are we gonna live in a house?
We're not living in an apartment. It's easy.
Or a townhome.
We're moving to a house.
You say that, but the job market is trash right now. You know what I mean? Not the job market. The housing market is trash right now.
So we're gonna move into a house. We're not gonna buy a house.
If we can afford it.
We're gonna rent a house.
We ain't gonna pay $3,000
I'll be
a
making
month
bank.
for a $1,000 bag.
I'll be making
Not
bank.
at this moment. You will not be. At this moment, you gonna be making nothing.
Making money.
Number 9, the cost. We will be throwing our money in a toilet. Studies estimate the first 3 months could cost $500 or more per month. That's conservative. Then, when you have potentially no income, and potentially me not getting an August paycheck,
You're
this
gonna
is
get
very
an August
bad.
paycheck.
No.
Yes.
Remember when I started at this job, I did not get an August paycheck. I'll get a July paycheck.
You'll get one in August.
I will not.
Yes, you will.
You want to bet on that?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because you already just did the math and you told me.
I get paid August to July. So I'm not getting that following paycheck. The whole thing about me getting paid in September is because when I first started is because I don't start until technically halfway through August, and they don't pay you that first month. So I will get back pay in September. So we could go a full month with 0 income with you not working and me not
No,
working.
you get paid.
Okay, crazy lady. All right, testimonials from your family. OMG, Sarah, you're insane. You can't have a baby right now, you doof. How are you going to do a major move with a baby? How are you going to do a major move pregnant? We all know you'll be an insane prego lady.
Morgan's gonna
From
have
Morgan.
everything negative. She's not gonna say anything encouraging.
From Aya, move in and settle first. Settle into your new job. You don't want unnecessary stressors during your pregnancy because the first trimester is important. Trust me, you'll thank yourself when you're not worried about doing multiple things. Set yourself up for success, Aya.
I was wrong.
And also, I can't be doing all the work because then I'm going to pull my back out. And if neither one of us can do nothing, then we fail. And that's all, folks.
Okay.
Who's ready to not make a baby?
Let's go make a baby. You've convinced me.